So in our investment series today, I want us to discuss about something not so common, and this is when things are going bad. When the profits are dwindling in some given company. Let's take an example of Kenya Airways. Let's do a case study of Kenya Airways. Of course, Kenya Airways has been reported to have reported negative income. Negative income is losses. Okay, so negative income. Of course, I'm using it to confuse those who are not following. So if you're not following, can you now follow? So, Kenya Airways reported losses totaling, I think, to something like 35 billion. That's a lot of money, yeah. This big superhighway, the superhighway, the thicker superhighway, which is of course around this place, was built using that 27 billion Kenya shillings by the retired president and the former president, the top president we have ever had in Kenya. That was President Mwai Kibaki. He built this road that we use here, the Thika superhighway. Mm? And kudos to him, and may he continue resting in peace. Of course, my faith does not allow me to say somebody rest in peace. We say that we wait for the morning, for the great morning when Jesus comes, and we will arise together. And together with Kibaki, we'll go to heaven and stay there for 1,000 years before we come back and stay here after the earth has been made new and all that stuff. So President Kibaki, you did a good job. Kudos to him. A lot of good stories being published and spoken about him. And so we were in Kenya Airways. So what happens when a company like that is going that direction? So that's when we say that it is going bankrupt. So it is bankrupt. One thing is that it is heading towards either closing business, or it may need somebody who comes and engineers it back to profit making, of course, territory, or profit making days. And therefore, one of the things that could happen is that they could receive government waivers. Government waivers is when they are given money by the government, of course, to boost their business, and with that, they may be able to get back to good business. They may also get good management, proper management, like what has been tried by the government, of course. We saw this guy from the former chairman of Safaricom going, the Michael Joseph guy, going, and of course he should be trying to revive the company back to its feet and back to profit making territory. The other thing is that it may be liquidated. Liquidation is now when they decide that ni kama kunyongwa sasa, kumalizwa, iishe. The government because it's a big government parastatal, they may decide that they are going to liquidate it. And of course, liquidating it is now selling all of its assets and closing shop, of course, closing shop. Okay. The other thing that they may do is sell the airline to a different operator, or a different company. Like we have Uganda Air can take Kenya Airways, Tanzania Air can take Kenya Airways, and many others. We have the Emirates and many others. So it may happen. I don't know what is going to happen, but of course that's where they are headed to. Because if they continue making losses day in day out, we may be saying goodbye to Kenya